Okay, I'm making this video because it needs to be said. Abortion isn't just a sin, it is a mortal sin. And I'll give you my testimony as to why. Let me just hold this properly. Okay. So, during a certain time, I don't want to bring this up, I don't want to bring it up, okay? Everything that I'm going to speak about is very shameful. But this is so that people, when I saw Jesus and Mary, they did tell me to I can't remember the exact words, basically. Warn people not to do what I've done. Okay, so even though I didn't, read the Bible or anything like that when I went to a school that taught the faith, I knew that this kind of stuff was a sin. So that's why, but anyway, let's keep going. After I'd separated from my husband, a few years went by, and I thought, well, you know what, maybe it's time to see people, Anyway, I met a man who I thought was nice, and the whole thing was not good. All right. Just before a certain something happened, my vision went red. Just red, not just my vision, everything around me went red. Just one solid color, red. It never happened to me before. Nothing like this ever happened before. Happened twice before that happened. I didn't know what it meant. Okay, I'm like, what does that mean? Then you think about all the colors, color, red's meant to mean love. No, not in this case. That's not the end. And you're gonna be like, why are you saying abortion? Okay, well, after that, I found out, I had a dream, which is why I went and took I had a dream that I was pregnant, so I took a pregnancy test, and I found out I was pregnant. That was the end of it. Then I heard, like loudly, crimson, or scarlet and crimson, and I thought to myself, wow, those are pretty names. If I'd read the Bible, I would know what those words meant. I can call myself a stupid idiot, okay? Because I'd been warned beforehand. Now I had these thoughts going on in my head while there was a threat that the child is going to be taken to Egypt when the child is born without me. Okay, so ultimately people were telling me what to do. That's not the case. The case is that I should have known better, because and instead of trusting God, I had an abortion. Now, why would abortions, killing, be evil? Well, that child could have become a priest. That child could have been the salvation for other souls to come to Jesus. That child could have been a worker for God. But instead, I took that child's life away.